Welcome back to Wilburton, Oklahoma. Starting out, the Missouri in the baby blue unis. That was Spencer Nevins that ground out to second base on his second pitch. Missouri taking on Arizona. Arizona in the dark maroon. And Missouri in the light blue. Arizona will be home team. Missouri will be visiting team once again. They just won their earlier matchup against Colorado. Up to bat right now is Trevor Austin. Pitch outside. 2-1 now the count on Austin. Missouri scored 4 runs in the top of the 7th to win their game earlier. 3-1 now the count on Austin. Trevor Austin wearing number 19. He'll be playing shortstop this game for Missouri. And he will take a base on balls. Pitcher for Arizona is number 26, Bramhall. Cole Bramhall out of Signaga. I'm sure I'm probably butchering that high school. He's 6'2", 175 pounds. First pitch on Parker Wright is a ball. Parker Wright playing first base this game for Missouri. Parker Wright out of Rockbridge High School. Puts that one high, fly ball. Center fielder's going to come in and catch it in shallow center. And that will be the second out as he flies out there. So one man on. Trevor Austin gets walked, and then comes up Brett Group. Group wearing jersey number 16. Group out of Smith Cotton High School. And he will be your left fielder today for the Missouri Ball Club. Little bit of a breeze now, not much, where temperatures climbed up into the upper 80s now. We were about 2:30. We had a nice 75 degrees. Now we're up in the upper 80s. So starting to definitely warm up. 1-1 now the pitch count. Strike number 2. And Missouri coach calls the time, wants to talk to the umpire. Folks, be sure and check out BravadoWireless.com. See all the great deals we have going on. We have a $500 and batted out of order, so they get a third out called. So we'll see what happened here on Missouri's. So out number 3, and I'm not sure how we're going to score that one, but no hits, 1 runner left on base. So we'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Make sure I have my lineup correct. Okay, here's what the best we can see has happened. Missouri brought up a different lineup just a moment to the press box that differed from the original lineup that was given to me prior to the game. And what I think happened is two coaches did two different lineups. Now, up to bat is Trevor Cardell. So I think the lineup I was given originally is wrong because Trevor Cardell is in the 4-hole on the lineup they gave me, or that they just gave me, and the lineup they gave me previously, he's in a 5-hole. So Group and Cardell are swapped. So let's see. Okay, that's Trevor Cardell that's up to bat right now. And that's Trevor Austin that's on first. So Cardell and Group are swapped in the batting order. And if you'll have to bear with me because I'm going to have to go off of the order they just gave me. Okay, so we have a 2-2 count on Trevor Cardell, and that's not Group, that's Cardell. Runner going, and that was ball number 4. So Cardell, who's playing in the 2-hole, or is playing catcher, take a base on balls. So if you're confused as I am, but we'll get this straight. Now up to bat is number 16, and that is Group, Brett Group. So we'll get this changed on the book here. I'm sure everybody in the trailer is confused also. So that's number 16 up, Brett Group, batting. Group is DHing. Pass ball, runners will advance. Two 2-0 count on Group. You have to pardon me here as I try to get my book straight. Antle still hitting in 6-hole. Bodenhausen is still your 7-hole hitter. Morris and Persley, so everything else is right except for those two batters. So we are straight now. So Trevor Cardell and Group swapped spots. 3-0 now the count. 2 outs. And that will walk Group.
Hi. Yeah, it appears as if they batted out of line, out of order.
All right, so 2 outs, and that brings up Gideon Antle. Antle is your center fielder for the Missouri Ball Club.
Well, he's batting out of order. I think he did the right. Okay, don't worry about it. Let your boys go back.
Pitch outside corner.
Right, now he's a pitch for us.
1-1 now the ball count. Slaps this one down between first and second, and that will score Austin. And that's all that will score on that. So Antle rips one between first and second base, picks up an RBI. They'll bring up Noah Bodenhausen. Bodenhausen out of Savannah High School. Antle out of Licking High School. First pitch strike on Bodenhausen. Second pitch strike. So 0-2 now the count on Bodenhausen. Pitch outside, so 1-2 now the count. Pitching for Arizona is Bramhall. 2-2 now the count. Way outside. Bramhall so far having a little bit of a control issue. He has walked 3 batters in this top of the first. Runners going. And foul ball. So back to full count again. Puts this one into play. Right fielder on the move. Drops right inside the line. 1 run to score, 2. Could be 3. And he stands up as a slide-in 3-run RBI double for Bodenhauser. Just inches inside the line. So he'll have a 3-run RBI by Bodenhauser. And that gives Arizona a 4-run lead. Missouri a 4-run lead. The top of the first. Now up is Cameron Morris. This is the first time we've seen him today. Cameron Morris out of Blair Oaks High School. He's designated here for this game. 1-1 now the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Do we know who's on the mound?
Nearly hit by pitch, so 2-1 now the count. Noah Bodenhausen, after his 3-run RBI, is on second base. 2 hits allowed by Bramhall. 2 hits and 4 runs. Bramhall. 3-1 on Morris. Puts this one into play. It's got a chance in the alley. Left fielder trying to track it. He does. And that will be out number 3 as Morris flies out to left field. But some damage done as we got 2 hits, 1 run left on base, no errors, and 4 runs. Coming up, bottom of the first inning will be Barusco, Bond, and Bruiser for Arizona. Folks, stick around. More action to come. Bottom of the first. Be right back after these messages from Bravado Wireless. Back to action here in Wilburton, Oklahoma at Eastern Oklahoma State College. That's bat is Cade Verosco. Verduzco. 2-1 count on him. Missouri trying to cut into Arizona's lead here. Arizona trying to cut into Missouri's lead. It's been a long week already. Sorry about that. Three and 1 to count.
Let's go, Cater.
Foul ball back up against the screen. Slap to shortstop, gobbled up, and throw it first is good. So Verduzco unable to get anything going on his end, and he will be thrown out there. That brings up Drew Bond. Bond playing shortstop for your Arizona Ball Club. Bond from out of Sunny Slope High School. Bond, a 5'9", 170-pound senior to be, has signed with Gonzaga to play baseball. Slaps this one left fielder. Left fielder backpedals just a bit and has it. That brings up Michael Bruiser. Bruiser wearing number 22. Out of Hamilton High School. He signed with Arizona State University. He's 6'1", 205. Playing left field. So Bruiser will be in these same colors next year. Shot to center field, and center fielder underneath it and has it. So 3 batters, 3 outs. Arizona, no hits, no men left on base, no errors, no runs. Now to the top of the top of the second inning. Coming up will be Pursley, Nevins, and Austin. Folks, stick around for the 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic, brought to you by Canadian Telephone and Bravado Wireless. Be right back after these messages from our sponsor. Welcome back to beautiful Wilburton, Oklahoma, down here in the Kiamichi foothills of the Kiamichi Mountains. Up to bat, number 15, Steve Persley. Persley shows bunt. Unable to get to go where he wants to, so strike number 1 will be called on him. Missouri versus Arizona. Folks, be sure and like and share the video. Like our Facebook page to let people know that you're watching. Fouls this one off. Let us know in the comments who you're rooting for, Missouri or Arizona, and where you are at. We like to go back and see where everyone's watching from. What player you're rooting for. So Persley out of Arcadia High School and gets punched out there. Will be out number 1. Going to bring it back to the top of the order, Nevins. Nevins flew out last time up in the first inning, flew out to right field. Nevins is your third baseman for Missouri. Pitch inside. 2-0 the count. Wind has picked up ever so slightly, blowing in towards the batter just a little bit. Fouled off his foot. Three and 1 the count. Make that 3 and 2, so we move to a full count now.
More bungees. Oh, I was gonna say you really don't have.
And called ball, or ball number 4 called rather, and Nevins will head to first base. Brings up number 19, Trevor Austin. Last time up, Austin took base on balls and was the first run scored. So Austin got the scoring barrage going. This time puts a bat to it. Going to drift foul, and second baseman nearly has a fantastic grab as he slides to catch it. Pops off of his glove. So Austin will have 1 strike called on him after that foul ball. But he walked last time and scored a run. Pitch inside, 1-1 now the count. Shot right over second field, or second base into right center field into the alley. Runners will advance over to third. Nevins goes to third. Austin stays at second. Or stays at first, excuse me, with the hit over second baseman. Brings up Parker Wright. Parker Wright flew out to right field last time. Parker Wright playing first base for the Missouri Ball Club. Right out of Rockbridge High School. Austin, who's on first, is out of Helios Catholic School. Runner going. Austin trying to steal second. He's in there just by the hair of his chinny chin chin. He gets in under the tag. So Austin has advanced to second with a stolen base. Count is 2-0 on Parker Wright. Check swing, doesn't go. Field umpire says he did not go. Swing and a miss on that one. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gives this one a ride. Left fielder back pedals and has it. Runner will go. And scoring will be Nevins. So a sacrifice fly by Parker will net him a RBI, but be the second out. That brings up Trevor Cardell. Cardell last time took base on balls. I don't have a height on Cardell, but he's up there. Call him top shelf Cardell. Top shelf Trevor. Trevor Cardell, top shelf. Out of Lee's Summit West. Pitch high over his head. So if everyone at Lee's Summit West starts calling him top shelf Trevor, I want copyright rights on that. Runner going to third. He's in there safely. Austin very quick. Got a quick jump over to third base. You see a shot there, Parker right on third base. Pitch outside. 1-2. Excuse me, 2-1. Now that'll be 3-1. So Cardell looking to get on base once again. Walked in the first inning. Score right now is 5-0 in favor of Missouri. Fouls this one off, so we'll move to a full count. Slaps this one down to shortstop. Shortstop has it and throws him out at first, and that will end top of the second as Cardell drives out to shortstop. 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, no errors, and 1 run. So we head to the bottom of the second inning. Missouri leading 5-0 over Arizona. Coming up is Stone, Wilson, and Selvage for Arizona. Stick around, folks. More action to come here at the Sunbelt Classic, presented by Canadian Telephone and Bravado Wireless. Welcome back to Wilburton, Oklahoma. Up to bat is designated hitter Tyler Stone. Stone had a great game last night, had a home run. Tyler Stone wearing number 25 out of Chaparro High School, and he's already signed with University of New Mexico. Flies out to left field, however. So Stone will be the first out. That brings up Tyler Wilson, first baseman, wearing number 19 for the Arizona Ball Club. Tyler Wilson is out of Hamilton High School and has signed with the Grand Canyon University. First pitch fouled off. Wilson 6'2", 205. Boy, he looks a little taller than that. We'll give him another inch, 6'3". 6'3", Missouri down, or Missouri up, 5-0 over Arizona. Arizona trying to get some offense going. 1-2 the count now. Pitch outside, 2-2 evens up. Slaps this one down in the alley, and it's going to drop. Center fielder will pick it up. So it will be a single. Nonetheless, Tyler Wilson gets on the base. That'll bring up Brock Selvage. Selvage is your right fielder. He's out of Hamilton High School as well, and he has signed with LSU, 6'3", 190 pounds. Outside pitch. Strike one, so 1-1 now the count. Fouls this one back out of play. Osborne, if I haven't mentioned, is your pitcher for Missouri. Ethan Osborne out of South Boone High School. 1-2 the count. Pitch on the inside, so 2-2 now the count. Osborne on 35 pitches now. Sweeping shot to left field. It will drop. Left fielder has it on one bounce. Will not let Wilson come around to third. But Selvage gets on with that shot. So 2 consecutive hits by the bottom of the order for Arizona. That brings up Griffin Tuning. And Tuning is your second baseman for the Arizona Ball Club. Tuning out of Notre Dame High School. He's a 5'10", 175 incoming senior. He's unsigned or uncommitted right now. One and one now the count. Two and one to count. Pitch high. 3 balls, 1 strike on Tuning. Osborne is going to have a chat with his catcher. Folks, be sure and check out BravadoWireless.com. See what kind of deals we can make for you. We have a $500 off a phone of your choice. Be sure and check out one of our stores. We have a store in McAllister, which is just down the road, and we have agents all over the area. In fact, one right here in Wilburton at Kohl's General Store. You'll stop by Kohl's General Store and see if they can fix you up with internet or cell phone service. Also, we want to thank Canadian Telephone for being a sponsor of the Sunbelt Classic. Got him a strike there, so full count now on tuning. And he will take a base on balls. So Chunin will travel down to first. Selvage will move to second. Wilson on third. So now we have bases loaded, one out. Great opportunity for Manzo to step up and do some damage here. Manzo, first plate appearance for this game. Manzo is your third baseman for Arizona. Swing on and fouled off. 0-1 to count on Manzo. Pitch high outside, 1-1 now the count. Manzo out of Chandler High School. 6'2", 190, and is signed with Santa Clara to play baseball next school year.
There we go.
Slaps this one. Oh, left fielder almost had a great grab, unable to do it, but gets the force out at third. Run did score. So Tyler Wilson will score. Manzo will pick up an RBI on the fielding error. Now we have runners at first and second, as Selvage did not advance. No, I'm sorry, Selvage was thrown out on the force. So 2 outs. That brings us up to Kyle Lewis, number 18. Kyle Lewis, your catcher today for Arizona. Kyle Lewis is out of Liberty High School and is unsigned yet. 6 foot, 175. Outside, so 3-0 the count on Lewis. And that will send Lewis to first base. Advanced runners around. So now we have another bases loaded opportunity. Now up to bat is Cade Verduzco, and Verduzco could tie the ball game up with a grand slam home run. Now he's the top of the order. Center fielder for Arizona, wearing number 14 out of out of Coronado del Sol High School, and he signed with Grand Canyon University to play baseball next year. Want to know the count on the center fielder. So with 2 outs, he can do some major damage. 5-1, bases loaded. Bottom of the second inning. Check swing, but got him as it came right down the pipe. 1-1 to count. Umpire calls ball, so 2-1 now the count. Sweeping swing on this one and way out of foul territory. Two and two the count on Verduzco. Puts this one in play. Boucher to third base and force out right there. So that will be out number 3. Arizona comes out with 1 run, 2 hits, and 3 runners left on base, 1 error. One run. Folks, stick around. We're going to head to the top of the third. Coming up will be Group, Antle, and Bodenhausen when we return to the Sunbelt Classic here in Wilburton, Oklahoma.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Group was up, designated hitter, and slaps one to second, was thrown out at first there. So up to bat now is 14, Gideon Antle. And we're having a discussion up here. That was an error earlier on the left fielder. So we were we were discussing that up here in the press box, and we all voted that was an error. So it goes to the error for the left fielder earlier. Antle tries to get this one in play and is caught in the right field. So that would be out number 2. Coming up is Noah Bodenhausen. Now, Bodenhausen last time up got on base and had a 3-run RBI. And sparked that 4-run first inning. First pitch is a ball. Second one is strike, 1-1. Three and 1 to count on Bodenhausen. Bodenhausen, like I said, has 3 RBIs so far. His pitch is low outside, so he'll take a base. Bodenhausen out of Savannah High School. So 2 outs. Bodenhausen takes the base. Brings up Cameron Morris. Morris flew out last time up to the left fielder. Morris, your designated hitter for the Missouri Ball Club. Morris out of Blair Oaks High School. Bodenhausen feeling a little froggy out there. Took a big lead, nearly got thrown out by the catcher off of first base. First pitch was a strike. So Morris trying to get some offense moving for Missouri. On deck is Steve Persley. So far, Missouri has put together 4 hits. 2 runners left on base. This one slapped right into the hole between shortstop and third. So Morris able to get on base and move Bodenhauser around. So now Missouri has 5 hits to go with their 5 runs. Brings up Steve Persley. Last time up he struck out. Persley, your right fielder, wearing number 15 out of Arcadia High School, and that's going to bring a pitching change. That'll be all for Bramhall. Coming in is number 25, Tyler Stone, will now be your new pitcher. Stone out of Chaparral High School and signed with University of New Mexico. 6'3", 230. Back to action here. Persley up with a new pitcher, Stone, on the mound. Pitch outside on his first pitch, so Persley will have a ball to start out. Outside, ball number 2. That time he got a strike. Sends this one over the third baseman's head. We'll score 1 run. Comes up standing. Runner trying to get to third and get tagged out going to third. And that will end it as Bodenhausen scores. But Morris is tagged out at third after a hit by Pursley. So we have 2 hits that inning, 1 runner left on base, no errors, and 1 run. Push the lead 6-1 for Missouri. Coming up for Arizona will be Bond, Bruiser, and should be Stone, but could be Bramhall. We'll be right back after these messages from Bravado Wireless to the 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic.
Double dipping that spicy guac? That's a bold move. Dipping into the ultimate discount on your unlimited wireless plan? Now that's a bolder move. Sign up for the basic unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
Welcome back to Wilburton, Oklahoma for the 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic, brought to you by Canadian Telephone and Bravado Wireless here at the beautiful Eastern Oklahoma State University campus. First pitch called ball on Bond. Tries to bunt. This one bunts and goes off the end of his bat. Second strike right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes as Osborne on the mound for Missouri. Osborne is out of South Boone High School. Pop up. First baseman tries to track it, and he has it over his shoulder. Nice grab by the first baseman there in foul territory. Be the first out. That will bring up Michael Bruiser. Bruiser, your left fielder for Arizona. Last time up, he flew out to the left fielder. First pitch inside. Second pitch be a ball, so 2-0 now the count. Got the corner, so 2-1 now the count on Bruiser. Outside, 3-1 now the count. Ball number 4 will send Bruiser to first base. That'll bring up Tyler Stone. The pitcher will be back up to bat. So shout out to my wife and kids at home watching. They don't get to see me at all this week. Having fun down here doing baseball games in Wilburton, America. So Stone trying to take things in his own hand. Ball passes the catcher. Bruiser will move to second. Stone, your pitcher now for Arizona. Stone going to the University of New Mexico next year. He's at a Chaparral High School. And he is 6'3", 230 pounds. Had a big swing on that one. He was going yard if he connected. Big swing again for Stone, but unable to connect. I tell you what, if he hits that one, he's going to hit our tower back there behind those trees. Punched him out. Stone will go have a seat. Out number 2, and that's strikeout number 1 for Osborne. That's Wilson putting it into play, and that'll be all for Arizona as they get no hits, 1 man left on base, no errors, and no runs. The bottom of the 3rd. Heading to the top of the 4th. Missouri leads 6-1. Coming up will be Pursley, Nevins, and Austin. Folks, stick around. More action to come.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to beautiful Wilburton, Oklahoma. Folks, if you're watching from out of town, Google's up. Nevins is up to bat. Tries to attempt a bunt. Shaved off the bat, so that will be strike number 1. Strike number 2 right down the pipe if he's watching. Knives has walked once and has hit to right field once, flown out to right field. This time, sends it to right center. Right fielder backpedaling and up against the wall. He's going to have a stand-up double, and he does. So a shot against the right field wall. Evans gets on base. So leadoff batter. Now 1 for 2 from the plate and gets on. That'll bring up Trevor Austin. Austin is 1 for 1, had a base on balls in the 1st inning and scored a run, as did Nevins. Nevins scored in the 2nd inning. So Austin, 1 strike on him right now. Pitch way outside. It's a 1-1 on Austin. Trevor Austin out of Helios Catholic High School in Missouri. Pitch outside, moves it to 2 balls, 1 strike. As I said, Austin's 1 for 1 from the plate today, and a walk in the first inning. Scored a run. Pitch high, 3-1 now the count. Outside be ball number 4. Runner will advance to third, so that force opportunity is gone. It brings up Parker Wright. Parker Wright has flown out both times. No, excuse me, flew out in the first inning. Second inning, he got a base hit and scored an RBI. Folks, if you're watching from out of town, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're rooting for, who your favorite player is, favorite team. Runner goes. Your favorite player may even be the announcer. Austin still second, so gets out of the force opportunity. No outs. Missouri has runners on second and third. Parker Wright at the plate. Fouls this one off. 1-1 now the count on Parker. Parker Wright out of Rockbridge High School. Shout out to all those folks in Rockbridge. Pitch way outside. Oh, got him chasing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, no, that was strike number 3. I got behind there. So got him chasing on strike number 3. That'll be the first out as Parker Wright strikes out. That'll be the second strikeout. Or excuse me, first strikeout for Stone. Fly ball, center field, it's going to be caught. Runners will advance. Runner will score, and safely into third is Wright. That's a sac fly by Cardell. Out number 2, but he does score Nevins and advances Austin over to third. Now up is Brett Group, the designated hitter. Last time up, he got on base. And then he had a base on balls he had a ground ball between first and second, and then had a base on balls in the first. First pitch is a ball to Group. Second pitch right down the pipe, so 1-1 evens it up. Foul ball back out of play. One and 2 now the count. 2-2, even up the count. Ball high, so now we're at full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he will take his base as Group will walk for the second time today.
What's that?
That brings up Gideon Antle. Antle, your shortstop, excuse me, your center fielder. He has a RBI single and scored a run in the first inning and flew out in the third inning. Runner going. Oh, we're in a rundown between first and second. Got him at home plate. So trying to get a rundown between first and second and got Austin coming home for the third out. So that leaves Missouri with a run added on one hit and one man left on base. No errors. There's a replay there at home plate from our outfield camera. Coming up, be the top of the fourth, the bottom of the fourth inning. Coming up for Arizona will be Selvage, Tuning, and Manzo. Stick around, folks. We'll have more baseball after these commercials.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Back to action here at Wilburton, Oklahoma for the Sunbelt Classic. Brought to you by Canadian Telephone and Bravado Wireless. At bat is number 23, Brock Selvage. Selvage playing right field for your Arizona team. He's out of Hamilton High School and has signed with LSU. So far he has 1 ball and 1 strike on him. 2 strikes, excuse me. 1 and 2. Griffin Chewing is on deck for Arizona. Brock Selvage last time up reached on base after a shot past third baseman, but was thrown out going to third. This time a hopper down the line, and it will be foul. Again, down third baseline, foul. 1 and 2 remains the count for Selvage. Drop ball, third strike. Catcher can't get to it, so Selvage will make it down to first base as he hops down there. Had a little gallop on him. That'll bring up Griffin Tuning. Last time up, he had a base on balls. First pitch, strike, called on Tuning. Oh and 2 now, the count on Tuning. So Osborne ahead on the count here. as his ball club has a 7-0 lead. Pitch outside, 1-2 now the count. Foul ball, bounced over to the third base dugout, caught by a fan. Everyone just kind of held their breath on that one. I thought he was going to call that one a strike. Pokes this one into right field. Right fielder backs up, backpedaling, changed direction, has the grab, gets the ball into second base to keep the runner there. So Chuting will fly out to right field. Brings up Manzo. Manzo playing third baseman for Arizona. Last time up, he reached base and had an RBI, but he reached base on a fielding error to the left fielder. Trying to pick off Selvage and threw the ball away. Selvage is going to go all the way to third. He falls down going to third. Holy cow. Could have been disastrous. But able to make it around to third base after he fell down coming off a second. So a pickoff move didn't work. Selvage travels all the way to third. Gets in scoring position for Arizona. Manzo, let's see if he can do any damage again. He has the lone RBI for Arizona. Tries to slap this one down right field or left field line, bounces out. Poke this one off the catch fence right in front of us. Missouri has a lead, 7-0. Or 7-1, excuse me. Wraps this one right to third base. Throws it down to the catcher and gets the runner coming home. Great play by the third baseman and the catcher to be on the same page as they tag out Selvage coming home. That allows Manzo to get on base on a fielder's choice. Brings up Kyle Lewis. Last time up, Lewis walked. So now Arizona has one base runner again, but he's on first instead of third this time. Shot second base, caught in the air. And just like that, inning is over. As Arizona has one hit, one man left on base, and one error. Arizona behind 7-1 as we head to the top of the fifth inning. Missouri leads 7-1. Coming up will be Antle, Bodenhausen, and Morris. Stick around, folks. More action to come. 25th annual Sunbelt Classic here in Wilburton, Oklahoma.
Ignoring calls from your in-laws?
Again?
That's a bold move.
Hey, Karen.
Ignoring other carriers and switching to Bravado?
Sorry, I can't
Now
talk right
that's
now. I'm
a
going
bolder
through it.
move. Get $500 off when you sign up for the premium unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless.
Back to action here. Gideon Antle up to bat. First pitch a strike. Antle last time up. Flew out to right field and then had an RBI single in the first inning. This time shot to right field. Right fielder backing up. Can't play it. Bounces off the fence. Antle's going to run for a double and has a slide-in double. So Antle put the power to that one just over the right fielder's glove. Bounces off the wall. That, my friends, is warning track power. Brings up Noah Bodenhausen. Bodenhausen walked last time up, but also scored a run. And he has 3 RBIs after an RBI double in the first inning. Pitch high, trying to get Antle, when he was hit by the throw as he was trying to get back to second. Field umpire calls time. Bodenhausen has 3 RBIs and a run scored. He's 1 for 1 from the plate and a walk. Bodenhausen out of Savannah High School. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Now Gideon Antle out of Licking High School. Now if you're watching this from Missouri, I want you to comment below what Licking High School, what is their mascot? I'm very intrigued on what their mascot is. Bunt down third baseline, advances runner. It's going to be safe at first as he dives in. First baseman pulled his foot off, and Bodenhausen sacrificing his body. See the replay right here, folks. What a great job. Great camera work there. Runner moves into scoring position, so Antle's on third. Bodenhausen's on first. Cameron Morris is your designated hitter. He's up to bat now. Morris out of Blair Oaks High School. Last time up, he got on base and traveled all the way to third. So he's 1 for 2 from the plate. Going back to my earlier comment, I'd like to know Licking High School, what their mascot is. Morris puts it in play. Could be a sac fly. Center fielder has it. Antle's going to come. Bodenhausen travels or retreats back to first. But Antle will score on a sac fly. So Morris has an RBI for his credit. Now comes up Persley. Persley struck out once and got on base once. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Persley wearing number 15 out of Arcadia High School. First pitch is a ball. Runner going. Catcher lost the ball, so Bodenhausen will go in safely to second. Here we are at the top of the 5th inning. Missouri leads 8-1. Calls that one strike. Outside pitch. 2-1. Be ball number 4, so Persley will take his base. Now we have runners on first and second for Missouri. Just 1 out, and it brings back to the top of the order Spencer Nivens. Nivens has 2 runs scored, a walk, a hit, so he's 1 for 2 from the plate. Flew out in the first inning. First pitch is high. Fly ball, left field. Left fielder trying to track it. It's going to float foul. He does have it. So he will fly out to the left fielder in foul territory. I'll bring up Trevor Austin. Now 2 outs. Runners still first and second for Missouri. Arizona pitcher Stone trying to get him out of this. Austin has walked twice and had a single just over second baseman's head in the second inning. So it's 1 for 1 from the plate, 1 run and 2 walks. Pitch outside. High fly ball and will drift foul out of play. Trevor Austin, number 19, at a Helios Catholic High School. Tom Scarborough, the head coach, is out of Helios Catholic also. Bouncer right between second and third will score 1. Runner going to third and tags him out at third. So an RBI for Austin. Bodenhausen scores. Persley tagged out at third. So that will be out number 3. We have 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, no errors, and 2 runs for Arizona that inning. Now we head to the bottom of the 5th there with 2 runs for Missouri, 2 runs for Missouri. Missouri leads 9-1. Coming up bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be top of the order. Verduzco, Bond, and Bruiser coming up after these messages. Welcome back to beautiful Wilburton, Oklahoma, Eastern Oklahoma State College. Here at the campus, we have the Sunbelt Classic 25th Annual, brought to you by Canadian Telephone and Bravado Wireless. First off is a bunt by Verduso. No, they say he beat the throw. Bunts down third baseline, beats the throw to first. So Verduso gets on. First time he's been on base. That brings up Drew Bond. Bond is 0 for 2. He has flown out to left field and fouled out the first baseman. He's 0 for 2 on the day, wearing number 13. Now Bond has signed with Gonzaga already. So he will be a Gonzaga, they call it the Zips? No, that's the Archon Zips. What is Gonzaga? The Bulldogs, Gonzaga Bulldogs, thank you. Fly ball, right fielder trying to track it, right fielder, second baseman talk. Right fielder pulls it down. So Bond has flown out. Now up to Michael Bruiser. Bruiser walked last time up and made it to second base and flew out in the first inning to left field. Michael Bruiser, number 22, out of Hamilton High School. Already signed with Arizona State University, so he'll be wearing these colors proudly next year. Sun Devil covers. Trying to get, oh, wow. Wow. I thought they threw out Verduso at second trying to steal. He gets the base, but boy, from here it looks like he got him. Not going against my Arizona fans, but that's why I'm up here in the press box and not wearing the blue. Bruiser, 1-0 count on him. Tries to rope it down third baseline, won't go, goes foul. So now he has a 1-1 count on him. Folks, be sure and like and share the video, and like and share our Facebook page. We appreciate you watching. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Pitch low, be 2-1 now the count. Slap down to shortstop, going to get him at third, and they say it was safe. What a great slide by Verduzco. Safe at third. Here's our replay right here. No, he got there, yeah. Safe as can be. So Bruiser gets on base, so we have runners on first and third for Arizona, 1 out. Brings up Tyler Stone, your pitcher. Pitch outside, bounces in the dirt. Last time up, Stone struck out. The time before that, he flew out to left field. Right down the pipe that time. Wind coming out of left field. Caught the corner. Stone did not agree with that one. Arizona needs to get some offense moving here. They have runners in, or a runner in scoring position, runner on first, runner on third. Pass ball. Got him going home. So Verduso's luck ran out. As a wild pitch, Verduso goes to steal home. We have the replay right here. Bounce back off the wall. And so his luck runs out there. Bruiser advances to second. Arizona coach wants to come out and talk to him. He's not going to change his mind, but he's trying to make his point. I don't know if we can pull that replay up one more time. Let's take a look at it. Here we go, coming to home plate. Slow motion. We'll see. It's your call, folks. What do you think? Woo, too close to call. I'm glad I'm not there. Give a shout out to our umpires. Our officials have done a great job being out in this heat for the last 2 days. Day number 3, they've been out here. Here we have another angle right here. They've got a tough job, folks. Missouri fans cheering, Arizona fans booing. But they have a tough job, and they're out here in the heat with everyone else. Temperature sets right now at, 87 degrees. And a strikeout once again. A little confusion there, but yes, that's 3 outs. Tyler Stone strikes out for the second time. 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base, no runs. As Missouri leads heading to the top of the 6th inning, 9-1. Folks, stick around, more action to come. Coming up is back to the top of the order, be Nivens, Austin, and Wright for Missouri. Welcome back to beautiful Wilburton, Oklahoma, situated in the foothills of the Kiamichi Mountains. First pitch. I said we were at the top of the order. We are not. We're on Parker Wright. He's our 3-hole batter, and fouls that one off down the line nearly in fair territory. So it'll be Wright, Cardell, and Group. Wright struck out last time up, but has an RBI single in the 2nd inning. So he is 1 for 3 on the day. New pitcher for Arizona. I didn't get his number, so we'll check on that. So if I can get a shot from behind to see this jersey number. Number 20, thank you. So number 20, that's Toby Meto. And a strikeout for Wright again. Be out number 1. And that wasn't me. Now at the bat is Trevor Cardell. Bouncer to short, to third base, goes foul. Cardell had a RBI, sacrifice fly RBI. In the 4th inning, he's 0 for 2, base on balls in the 1st, and scored a run. Fouls this one off, 0-2 the count. Fouls off another one. Folks, we do appreciate you watching. Be sure and like and share our Facebook video or our video on Facebook or YouTube, and like our Facebook page. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter as well. Let us know where you're watching from, especially if you're in this area. Please go visit one of our Bravado stores. or even if you're visiting just the area from out of state or out of town, stop by our store in McAllister. Tell them that the media team sent you, and maybe you can find something cool in there because we're proudly sponsoring the Sunbelt Classic along with Canadian Telephone. Pitch outside. Count now 2-2. Also, remember, folks, this broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless. Slaps the ball to shortstop. Shortstop easily handles it and will throw Cardell out at first. So Cardell will be the second out. Brings up Britt Group, the designated hitter. Had a base on balls last time. In fact, he's walked twice and gone 0 for 1 with a ground out to shortstop. So Group 0 for 1 and 2 walks. First ball pitched is a strike on Group. Second ball is a strike. But yeah, we do appreciate you watching, and I know some of the coaches and fans or parents are wanting to use our video. And certainly just keep our Bravado Wireless logo on there. If you need to have copies of it, you can contact us. Said he went and struck him out. So out number 3, and that will be no hits, no one left on base, no errors, no runs for Missouri. Brings up Arizona, where the bottom of the 6th will be Wilson, Selvage, and Tuning. Folks, we'll run a couple commercials, tell you all about Bravado Wireless. We'll be right back after these messages. Boy, aren't you a salesman?
You have a voice, a right to stand up against overpaying for data you don't use from companies that don't live where you live. We are Bravado Wireless, and we are here to answer your call for a better plan right here in southeastern Oklahoma. Now get 2 lines with unlimited talk and text and 14 gigabytes of shared data for only $64.99 a month. Because costs should never stop you from connecting with those who mean most to you. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Back to action here, Wilburton, Oklahoma, the Sunbelt Classic. First batter up is Tyler Wilson for Arizona. Wilson trying to get the Arizona faithful going. 1-1 to count. Two balls, 1 strike on Wilson. 3-1 now the count on Wilson. Osborne has gone the distance so far for Missouri. Slaps one to shortstop. Shortstop gobbles it up and has him at first. Umpire took a while to make that decision. Brings up Brock Selvage, and Selvage last time up reached on an error, so he's 1 for 1 from the plate. Pitcher Ethan Osborne there. Selvage gives this one a ride, and it will go foul off the fence or off the wall down there in left field. Inside pitch, Nindler hits him. 1-1 to count. Shot, shortstop somehow comes up with it, guns him at first. Wow, what a great grab and shot from the shortstop for Missouri. Brings up Griffin Chewing. Missouri 9-1 lead. Chewing needs to get Arizona started here. Chewing is 0 for 1 from the plate. He flew out in the right field in the 4th inning, had a base on balls in the 2nd inning. Some amazing defense there by the shortstop for Missouri. Swing and a miss now on Chewing. Got him swinging again, so 1-2 now the count. Osborne, see how froggy he feels if you can get one around the plate. Inside pitch, trying to go deep on him. 2-2 now the count. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now coming up next, it'll be Oklahoma Gold versus Mississippi. So we have yet to have Mississippi here. Set him down. So strikeout will end that one, and that is your ball game, folks. Thank you for tuning in as Missouri takes this one 9-1. Thanks to our Canadian Telephone for the sponsorship. Folks, thanks for watching. We'll be right back with another game, Oklahoma Gold taking on Mississippi. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. For myself, Eric Shin, and all the Bravado crew, thanks for tuning in.